What if I told you that one of the most powerful things you could do for your body, your brain, and your sense of purpose takes just 3 minutes a day? No pills, no gym, no excuses, just you a little space to move and a short routine that's been quietly transforming lives for nearly a century. It's called Radio Taiso, a series of rhythmic, mindful movements practiced daily by millions of older adults in Japan. But here's the twist. This isn't just another senior workout. This is a ritual, a reset button, a daily moment that says, I'm still here, I'm still strong, and I choose to move forward. If you're over 60 and living in the US, chances are you've tried or skipped more exercise programs than you care to admit. But this simple set of movements is different. In this video, I'm not just going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you why it may just be one of the most important 3 minutes of your day. And if you stay with me until the end, you'll learn something most people completely overlook about these kinds of simple exercises. Before we get started, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Benefit number 1, flexibility and joint rejuvenation. Rediscovering the freedom to move. Let's be honest. Most of us over 60 have made peace with the idea that stiffness is just part of the deal. We chalk it up to aging, genetics, old injuries. And slowly, almost without noticing, we begin to move less. We reach for fewer things. We avoid certain stairs. We stop bending down to pick up the dropped sock. But here's the truth. Stiffness isn't just age, it's disuse. And the miracle is your joints are still listening. They're still trainable. They're just waiting for a signal. That's where Radio Taiso comes in. The slow, circular movements in the routine aren't random. They're designed to wake up synovial fluid, lubricate stiff joints, and remind your muscles how to cooperate again. Think of it as oiling the hinges of a door that hasn't been opened in years. And you don't need to stretch like a yoga master. What you need is consistency. Gentle daily reminders to your body that it's still safe to move, still capable, still alive. One man told me, after 2 weeks of doing this each morning to reach it down to tie my shoes and realized I wasn't thinking about it. My body just did it. That hadn't happened in years. That's not magic. That's mobility regained. Your body is wiser than you think. It remembers movement. You just have to reintroduce it. And tomorrow morning, that could be your fresh start. Benefit number 2, microcardio that heals, not exhausts. When most people hear the word cardio, they picture sweat pounding, feet elevated heart rates, and honestly, a lot of dread. But here's the secret no one talks about. After 60, your body doesn't need more punishment. It needs gentle activation. Radio Taiso offers exactly that, a short burst of microcardio, a light rhythmic flow of movements that stimulate circulation, gently elevate your heart rate, and send a powerful message to your body. We're still moving. We're still here. The beauty of microcardio isn't in how hard it pushes you, but in how it reconnects you with the natural rhythms of your body. Your heart doesn't need marathons. It needs momentum. Even just a few minutes of intentional movement can lower resting blood pressure, improve vascular flexibility, and even enhance oxygen delivery to the brain, something deeply tied to mental clarity and mood. And the best part, no soreness, no next day regret, no I'll skip it tomorrow because I overdid it today. Just enough effort to remind your heart how strong it still was without exhausting it. One woman in my community said it best, "It's the first time in years I've felt my heart beat for something good, not just from climbing stairs or rushing around." That's the magic of microcardio, not adrenaline balance, not burnout healing. So if you've been afraid of cardio, maybe you just haven't met the right kind. Benefit number 3, movement as meditation, turning motion into mental clarity. You've probably heard it before, you should meditate. But if you're like many people over 60, sitting still in silence with a racing mind might feel more frustrating than calming. That's why moving meditation is such a gift, and Radio Taiso delivers it in the most unexpected way. These gentle, flowing movements don't just work your muscles, they calm your nervous system. As you follow the rhythm, your breath falls into sync with motion. Your mind shifts from scattered thoughts to focused presence. For 3 minutes, you're not worrying about your to-do list, your medications, or what time your next appointment is. You're simply here, in your body, moving with purpose. What makes Radio Taiso so powerful is that it's structured enough to guide you, but simple enough to let your mind rest. It becomes a daily rhythmic grounding ritual. And for many, it's the first true quiet they've felt in years. There's even research showing that light rhythmic movement like this lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and improves sleep quality in older adults. You don't need silence to find peace. Sometimes peace is found in motion, in the rising of your arms, in the gentle sway of your spine, in the soft drumbeat of your breath. This isn't just exercise. It's a moving prayer to the body and mind you still call home. Benefit number 4, brain-body synchronicity, reconnecting the circuits that time forgot. As we age, we often talk about losing memory, feeling foggy, or getting clumsy. But what if I told you that much of this isn't about decline, it's about disconnection? The brain and body are in constant conversation. Every time you reach twist or balance, your brain sends signals, adjusts, timing, makes micro decisions. But when movement stops or becomes limited, that communication line goes quiet. The result? We lose sharpness, not just in muscles, but in mental coordination. Radio Taiso acts like a daily resyncing ritual. With each deliberate arm raise and turn of the torso, your brain is forced to re-engage, to focus, and to re-establish coordination. You're not just moving, you're rewiring. It's a form of neuromotor training that studies show can improve reaction time, balance, and even cognitive function in older adults. One man told me I used to trip over curbs. Now I notice them. My feet and brain are finally talking again. That's not a miracle. That's brain-body synchronicity at work. And it's never too late to restore that connection. All it takes is showing up every day for a few minutes, letting your mind and body dance together again. Because the most powerful upgrade to your mind might just start at your feet. Benefit number 5, identity and control in aging. Reclaiming the you that never left aging has a quiet way of stealing pieces of us. Maybe it starts with giving up certain hobbies, relying more on others, or feeling invisible in a world moving too fast. Slowly, we stop feeling like ourselves. Not because we want to, but because it feels like we have no choice. But here's the truth, you haven't disappeared. You're still here. And every time you choose to move with intention, even just for 3 minutes, you're reminding yourself who you are. Radio Taiso isn't just about fitness. It's about agency, taking back control in a body that society says should be slowing down. Each movement, though small, becomes an act of defiance, of dignity, of identity. You are not your age. You are not your diagnosis. You are not the things you've lost. You are what you choose to keep doing. And movement-conscious, joyful daily movement is a way of saying, I'm still in charge of this life. So when you lift your arms, turn your shoulders, or rise tall on your toes during Radio Taiso, you're not just exercising. You're declaring quietly but powerfully, I'm still me. Practical advice from a wellness expert. If you're just starting or restarting your movement journey after 60, here's my gentle encouragement. Start where you are, not where you think you should be. You don't need to do the full routine perfectly on day 1. You don't even need to stand. Radio Taiso can be modified from a chair and still provide incredible benefits. What matters most is consistency, not intensity. Begin with just 3 minutes each morning. Create a small ritual, same time, same quiet space, maybe even the same music. Let it become a signal to your body and mind. This is my time. If you have chronic conditions, arthritis, heart issues, limited mobility, talk with your doctor first. But know this gentle movement is almost always better than no movement. And if you miss a day, that's okay. Come back the next. Aging gracefully isn't about perfection. It's about showing up with kindness for yourself, one small step at a time. Before we begin, just find a quiet space where you can stand or sit comfortably. No equipment needed, just your body, your breath, and an open heart. Let's move together. You deserve this, you minutes. If no one has told you this today, you are still strong, you are still becoming, and simply by choosing to move today, you've honored your body, your story, and your future. This routine may only take 3 minutes, but its message echoes far longer. It says, I'm still here, I still care, I still matter. That quiet kind of power, it lives in you. Aging doesn't mean fading. It means refining, becoming more intentional, more aware, more you. And every time you return to this practice, you remind your body and mind, we're not done. We're evolving. So hold on to this rhythm. Let it be your gentle anchor in the day. Not a chore, not a task, but a gift. And if this video touched something inside you, big or small, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your first name, age, and where you're watching from. Tell me how this made you feel, or simply say, I did it today. Because somewhere someone like you is watching too. And your voice might be the spark they need to begin. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moving with me. And above all, thank you for choosing to show up for yourself. You are not alone on this journey. You are part of something beautiful.